people don't pronounce it right. I mean, I used to curse my parents earlier, like, what a weird name. I mean, you could have given me something far easier than that. But recently I met Manan, and then I'm thankful for the fact that at least they didn't, they were not so insecure about my masculinity that they had to name man in itself. I'm sorry, I just said that because you said that particular, some joke जो इतनी English आती नहीं है तो but I thought it was along similar lines तो मैंने बनाया. The thing is, such places always remind me of Bond movie sets, James Bond movie sets. They are generally James Bond movies tend to be shot in places like these, very elegant places full of extras who look like they don't understand a word of English. I was not looking at you. And people are here expecting some action, and that's the only action that they get. But you can't help it, can we? And we have our very own Bond villain. Yeah, very elegant person. I mean, looks like a Bond villain. I'm not trying to stereotype that black people look like villains. I mean, they are the best villains or anything. But yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't blame them. Right? I mean, you're not all that black. You're not all that black, right? You're the definition of tall, dark, and ugly, right? I'm sorry, you are an easy target. Like people are always easy targets, like policemen in the United States do. You are so black, and if Darth Vader were to come invite you to join his forces, he would say, "Come, join the fire side." But still, looking at reactions from people, I actually come to understand that there are certain things that you should not say, especially to women. Right? Girls take things very seriously. Girls don't understand idioms. There are communication gap. I mean, the other day I was actually sitting on the last bench of my class, and I was squinting my eyes to see what was written on the board. And this girl sitting next to me was wearing glasses, and she said, "Can you make out?" Not an invitation to kiss, but come on, you should know your idioms, right? It's still not as bad as the time that I was going in an elevator and this girl entered and she said, "Going down?" I mean, I was about to, but okay. And this time I was actually a very, very hot girl was giving me a lift on a scooty. And when we got to our destination, she said, "Can you get off?" And the next thing you know, I was arrested for public masturbation. You never know what things to run. But I'm sorry, I'm reading off of a piece of paper, but engineering exams ke aate ho. Yeah. So obviously, the only problem with girls is that their sole reaction to anything you say is, "I have a boyfriend." I mean, okay, I know I'm not trying to hit on you, not every time. I'm like, "Can you please tell me where room number 701 is?" And she'll be like, "Excuse me, I have a boyfriend." I mean, okay, you can't ask people anything right now. I mean, "Can I have some macaroni tikki with some fries, please?" "I have a boyfriend." All right, yaar, order to le le. Actually, yeah, that's actually right. The assumption that you cannot say anything in front of anyone. Like, say, there was Children's Day a couple of weeks back, and people are going around wishing each other, "Happy Children's Day, don't let the child in you ever die." You can't say that to pregnant women. you should know limits. I mean, there are certain things that you can't say to other people. Like, you try to console a friend of yours who's studying very hard. You are like, "Itna load mat lena yaar." You can't say that to porn stars. The very essence of their job requires, them to take load. Yeah, and then obviously, there are obviously certain exceptions to everything. Like, say, when I was in college, I mean, all my friends were like the very kind who never used to study anything. What they used to do was, कुछ भी पढ़ के चले जाते थे, एग्जाम देते थे, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे when they get the results back, they will be like, "इतना कम क्यों आया है?" And that is what porn stars say. Thank you, that's all from my side.